What is solar system? The Sun, its planets and all the objects moving around them collectively are called solar system. The solar system is entirely dependent on Sun and the only one which is self-luminous, that is, it has its light. The rest of the planets reflect the light received from Sun. Sun is the heaviest in the solar system. It is a ball of hot, burning gases. It is the nearest star to the Earth. The light from the Sun takes approximately 8 minutes to reach Earth. It is the source of all energy for life on Earth. About 3/4 of the Sun's mass consists of hydrogen, while the rest is mostly helium. On the Sun's surface, there are dark patches known as sunspots. Planets. Planet word comes from Greek, which means wandering star. Planets are heavenly bodies, which revolve around the Sun in elliptical orbits. Earlier it was considered there were 9 planets in the solar system, but lately one planet called Pluto was declassified from being a planet. All planets fall into 2 groups: inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Earth, are called inner planets. Outer planets. These are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Between inner and outer planets, there is a ring of small bodies, which are made of rock and metal. These are called asteroids. They also keep moving around the Sun. This ring is also called asteroids belt. Mercury, the innermost planet. It is named after the messenger of the Roman gods. It is the closest planet to the Sun. Large variations in day, 400 degrees Celsius, and night, 180 degrees Celsius, time. Temperatures. It is also the smallest, and its orbit is the most not fully circular. It does not have any satellite. There is no water or atmosphere. It can be seen with naked eyes. It orbits the Sun once in about 88 Earth days. There are no seasons on its surface. Venus, the veiled planet. Venus is surrounded by thick cloud cover, that is why it is called the veiled planet. It is the brightest and hottest planet. It is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. It orbits the Sun once in about 225 Earth days. Venus reaches its maximum brightness shortly before sunrise, or shortly after sunset, so it is also known as the morning star or evening star. Venus is also known as the sister, or twin, planet to Earth because of its similar size and mass. Earth, the blue planet. It is also known as a watery planet because 70% of its surface is covered by water. It reflects about 1/3 of the sunlight it receives. The Earth's atmosphere scatters the light and creates a blue effect, so it is also called blue planet. The only planet having a life. It orbits the Sun once in about 365 Earth days. It rotates about its axis, thus creating day and night. It takes 24 hours to do that. It revolves around the Sun, and due to its tilt, seasons are created. Due to gravity, the layer of gases remains attached to it, which is known as the atmosphere, which prevents too much heat or UV rays from Sun from reaching the Earth. Moon is the only satellite of the Earth. Mars, the red planet. It is named after the Roman god of war. It is often described as the Inquat red planet, Inquat, as the iron oxide prevalent on its surface gives it a reddish appearance. Mars has approximately half the diameter of Earth. It has 2 satellites. The gravity of Mars is half of the Earth. The atmosphere of Mars consists of about 95% carbon dioxide, 3% nitrogen, 1.6% argon, and contains some oxygen and water. Mars also has the largest dust storms in the solar system. Jupiter, the giant planet. It is named after the Roman god Jupiter. Ruler of Roman gods, Jupiter is the largest planet within the solar system. It has a great red spot. It is a rotating storm system inside the planet. It is named after the Roman god Jupiter. Ruler of Roman gods, Jupiter is the largest planet within the solar system. It has a great red spot. It is a rotating storm system inside the planet. Jupiter rotates faster than any other planet. It completes one rotation in 10 hours. Jupiter has a faint ring system. These rings appear to be made of dust. This is also a windy planet as the fast rotation causes high winds. It has 16 planets. Saturn. The jewel planet Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest planet in the solar system, after Jupiter. It is named after the Roman god Saturn. Saturn is classified as a gas giant planet. It is the most beautiful planet free the solar system because of its spectacular rings. Saturn rings are made up of ice and ice-covered particles. It has 22 known satellites. It can be seen by the naked eye. Saturn is 95 times heavier than the Earth. It takes Saturn 10,759 Earth days, or about 29.5 years, to finish one revolution around the Sun. Uranus, a planet on its side. Uranus appears to lie on its side. It is named after the Roman god of the sky, the only planet which rotates on its axis from east to west. It has at least 10 thin uniform black rings, which are made of dust. It has 27 known satellites. It is a very cold planet. It receives 370 times less sunlight than Earth as it is far away from the Sun compared to Earth. Its core is very rocky. Neptune. The last giant, most distant gas planet. It is named after the Roman god of the sea. Most windy planet. Can't be seen with the naked eye. It has 8 known satellites as it is very far from Sun. It completes an orbit on average every 164.79 years. The average distance between Neptune and the Sun is 4.50 billion kilometers. Neptune was the first planet found by mathematical prediction. Pluto. Pluto is a dwarf planet in the Kuiper belt, a ring of bodies beyond the orbit of Neptune. It was the first object discovered in the Kuiper belt and remains the largest known body in that area. After Pluto was discovered in 1930, it was declared the ninth planet from the Sun. Pluto is the ninth largest and 10th most massive known object directly orbiting the Sun. Pluto is primarily made of ice and rock and is relatively small, 1/6 the mass of the Moon and 1/3 its volume. It has a moderately eccentric and inclined orbit, ranging from 30 to 49 astronomical units, 4.5 to 7.3 billion kilometers, 2.8 to 4.6 billion miles from the Sun. Therefore, Pluto periodically comes closer to the Sun than Neptune. Still, a stable orbital resonance with Neptune prevents them from colliding. As a result, light from the Sun takes 5.5 hours to reach Pluto. Pluto has 5 known moons.